welcome back to my channel. I have sort of an unusual type of a haul happening for you today. What I've been doing is, I know you can't tell because these are pajamas, but they're different pajamas than you've ever used to being seen. But I am in my pajamas because we did a lot of online shopping. Now the reason I'm doing it in here, I'm gonna haul everything, is because most of it is kitchen do stuff because we're redoing our kitchen, including our pantry. We have purchased a closet system. I have a video on my channel. I will try to remember to link it in the description box down below. We took just our mudroom coat closet and turned it into our pantry, and we had to buy more stuff for that, as well as stuff to reorganize different areas of the kitchen, including the coffee bar and the sink area, and forgive the dragging. Because we're using the extreme precautions, it's not really extreme, because we're using quarantine, sorry, I'm making a mess, I don't want to make a mess.
Cleansing incoming product?
Yeah, because we're using precautions. I have previously unboxed everything. We pulled a box out that was like pre-quarantine COVID-19 that I had for gifts that I was sending away, and we put everything in it. We basically open everything in the mudroom, wipe everything down, wipe us down, clean, wash, all the things we need to do, put everything in a box, and then I'm going to show you everything that's in the box. However, it's going to probably be like things here and there and there and there. So first I want to show you what I got at walmart.com. This, Jimmy actually had to do site to store pickup. So this is only his germs on here. That's why that's still in the bag. But Better Homes and Gardens does have quite a few farmhouse things.
That's thunder.
Okay.
Big old black head that way.
Okay. The one thing that I got that I don't know, I do know what I'm going to use it for, but I don't know if it's going to work. Let's put it this way. I bought it for something, and I don't know if it's going to work for that thing, but it is just a cutlery holder. It's hard to tell because it's all wiry. It's got the 3 spaces for forks, knives, and spoons, and then plates and napkins. It depends on what you want to use it for. It is really wiry. It's got a thin, ultra fine, more, well, not ultra, but it's more fine mesh on the bottom. And then the thing that I got that I'm so excited about is when we moved in, there was a dish pan here. It's a nice one, but it's kind of small because they had it in the left sink. But I have since been using it on the counter ever since. But what I've come to realize, it's not enough. It's not enough when I do pots and pans, if I do any kind of cooking. So I bought this, and do I love this? OMG, I cannot believe it. I'm not gonna say it was cheap, but it wasn't really like $1 million either. It was $25 or $24.99. It has a copper silverware basket, and it's got feet so that the drainage can run and all the things, right? Now, it didn't come with a drain board. It's really, you know, because trying to find one, you have to learn the actual names of things. a drying rack board. That's what they're calling it. It didn't come with a drying rack board, but I went ahead and bought one. But I wanted a specific one anyway. When I lived in New York, we only had hand-washed dishes. This one is just going to fit, which is kind of cool. Like really just, yeah, I don't actually know if it is. Hold on, hold on, let me see. Pause. Oh yeah, no, it does. It does, I'm sorry. I wanted a specific one, and I'll show you in a second. It's a little bit more difficult to search, but this is a side drain. So a lot of them drain off the ends like this. But the way that my sink is configured, I really wanted the side drain because I'm losing a lot of counter space by going this way. And what's great about this one is I looked for one that has a very sort of severe pitch. My sink is a little higher above my kitchen counter, and if it just has, like, the one that I have has barely any pitch, and it actually doesn't drain the water at all. So I really needed this, and it does fit this on it as well, so that's going to be really cool next to my sink, and I'll show that to you once I've assembled it together. We're also taking on a lot of little projects like moving coffee cups and starting to set up the coffee bar and all that stuff. But let's see. That was Walmart.com. I feel like, is there anything else from, oh, and the shelf. Baby, you want to bring the shelf over? Actually, for you too.
Yeah, if I can. Why not?
They're in a plastic bag. Okay, yeah. So we purchased this at Walmart.com. It actually comes with its own shelf bracket system, but I wanted to get it to go in on our existing shelves. So I bought the shelf from Walmart.com. It's 12 inches by 4 foot. In store, they have 12 inches by 3 foot, but that's not gonna help me because the way that my brackets are. And then on Amazon, I was able to buy 3 for the same system, 12-inch brackets. So they're gonna basically go like this, just like the other ones are, okay? And Jim's gonna do that today. So we're gonna have all this extra hardware.
Yeah.
You wanna just hang it? Yeah, we'll just keep it in the extra hardware
we'll
stuff.
just keep it. Yeah. Oh.
I know. So one more item that we bought from Amazon for the coffee bar area was these coffee mug holders. Now, coffee mug holders come in a variety of sizes and shapes and colors. I got these things to support them, I think. There was a thing for, I want to tell you that I think those suction cup to the top of the shelf so they don't slide forward. But there's 3 of them and they each look like this. When you get coffee mug holders, a lot of times you'll get 2 that are like next to each other, but I wanted this one. My coffee mugs are kind of big, but these aren't gonna be for the mugs on display. These are gonna be the mugs in storage. This basically slides onto a shelf. I'm sure you guys have seen it before, and you hang your mugs this way. So I picked up 3 of those will potentially hold 12 mugs, but it really won't hold 12 mugs because mugs are bigger than that. And this suction cups to the shelf, and then there's a hole in the back of this that clips on that so it doesn't actually get pulled forward. So that's what that is. Also from Amazon, we bought our light kits. So I need a scissor or something, sweetheart.
Yep.
Not for our kitchen, but in our bedroom we have 2 chandeliers that I personally, one came wired, they're both from Walmart. Oh, I start over. I bought 2 chandeliers from Walmart one time when it was back to school. 2006? When we first got the apartment?
Yeah, roughly 2005, 2006, somewhere around.
Yeah. And one of them came with its wire kit and the other one didn't, with its lighting kit. So then I went to the hardware store by my house and I bought a lighting kit where I used to live. Well, this was, it's 2020, so 14 years later, the light kits both shot. So we picked up 2 lighting kits in white. I'm going to rewire them on the chain. I'm gonna show you guys that. I'm only gonna show you one because they're both gonna be the exact same method. And hopefully these work, because now I see that there's no way to hang a shade. But I think that I'm pretty sure that those chandeliers are wired to this, so I think we're gonna be okay with that. And the last lighting kit, which is for the kitchen, is, I think I mentioned that mudroom pantry doesn't have a light. We redirected the mudroom light to, no, this is the surge protector. Is this the light? Okay. We wired the, we angled the mudroom lights to shoot in there, but you really can't see anything that's outside of the door realm. So we bought a light. There is actually an electrical outlet in the closet, which is how we have our Dyson hung up. But I bought this, and I'm just going to make a shade out of a Dollar Tree wire basket just to be like cute from Farmhouse. It is 15 feet, so I wanted to make sure that it went up and then over and then back down to the electrical outlet. So I picked up this dark color for the closet to give it a farmhouse feel. The other thing is for my bedroom, I think this is the last thing from Amazon. I think this is the last thing from Amazon, right, hon? The rest of it's from Bed Bath & Beyond?
Yeah.
Okay. The last thing from Amazon is this surge protector. Now I know, Jerry, what? So you got a surge protector on Amazon? Yes, and here's why. I went to go buy a surge protector at the store, at Walmart, and none of them had the combination of being 6 feet or over and having a normal plug. The reason I need this combination is I have a charging dock on my nightstand. And in the charging dock goes the surge protector, and it's got a little hole for the plug to come out. We accidentally shorted out the last one. So I went to go replace it, and the replacement that I bought had a long cord, but a flat plug, and it wouldn't fit through the hole. So I had to get this one on Amazon because I looked all over, and that's the only place I can find the combination of being over 6 foot with a regular 3-prong electrical plug. And the 2 white lights?
Yeah, and the 2 lighted push to the bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah, you're starting to run out of room.
Got it? Okay. And that's everything from Amazon and Walmart.com for my kitchen. I have other stuff coming from Bed Bath & Beyond that I'm going to share with you next, but it is going to be in another video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you do, give it a thumbs up. I'm going to try to link everything that's still available in the description box down below. So if you want to check it out. Do you ever feel like somebody was watching you? What are you doing?
She's got a talking head on top of a talking head. Ah!
With your big beard. And as always, you guys take care. God bless, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Well, I thought I would just come on and show you how I set up my new dish rack, which, by the way, I'm absolutely in love with. I have to tell you. I think I want to divorce my husband and marry the dish rack. I'm just saying. Just kidding. So this is me 2 times speed washing my hands. I wanted to give you guys a tip that I don't hear on the hand washing thing. Something that they taught us at AHRC. If you're going to wear your rings to do the dirty, wear your rings to do the clean. Basically, if you're not going to take your rings off to wear your rubber gloves or to get your fast food, then leave your rings on while you wash your hands. But it's important to wash them, pull them slightly off, wash underneath them, and then do the same thing when you rinse, okay? Because that's important. Don't take your rings off to wash your hands if you had your rings on when you were making your hands dirty. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. So one of the things that I'm doing before I move this dish rack, and it's one of the parts of the next project that we're going to work on, is that I'm taking all the hot cups out of my to-go cup cabinet. I have a skinny to-go cup cabinet there that has all thermal and insulated cups in it, and it was getting to be a little bit extra, but I kind of have like this thing for I like them a lot, so I'm sorry. So we're gonna move all the hot cups over to the coffee bar because that just makes sense. I have this trick where I have these really long pair of tongs that are just ancient, and I never use them for food anymore. I just use them for short girl problems. So short girl problems require short girl solutions. And I'm not even short. I'm average. I'm 5'7". That's average. But it's short when it comes to cabinets and, you know, coming from a tall family. So there is my wonderful birthday mug, Christmas mug that I got from Sarah Jane for with Harry Potter on it. I just love it. My Starbucks reusable mug. You can't use your reusable cup at Starbucks now because, you know, germs. So I first have dealt with that, and then the next thing is we're going to put up the cups that, basically the cold cups we had overflowing. That's why I decided to go ahead and we downsized a bunch. We gave away a ton to our friends, and then we're just going to move the hot cups over to the coffee bar, and then I'm putting up all the cold cups there. So I just put them in the old dish rack because why not? Now, I love these penny candy jars. I think if you've been on a home tour at my house, you know all about them. We use them for our dish tabs as well as our laundry tabs. Basically, they're just like when you bought penny candy at the 5 and dime ages ago. If you're young, I'm sorry, you don't know what I'm talking about. But are these really great jars that they can either stand straight up with the lid on the top, or they can curve a little bit and the lid can be in the front. They're not airtight, but that's okay. They don't need to be with the pods. I don't live in an extremely humid place, but even when it's humid in the summertime, it doesn't affect the pods. Okay? Just put those last minute cups up. What else I kept on what I keep on my counter over there is I have a long white, really it's a vase or a jar, like a tall ceramic vase that I keep all of my reusable straws in. Basically all of my long plastic straws that come with water bottles or cups or from Starbucks or any of those things, they go in that jar there. They're just easily accessed, and they're right under where I keep all my reusable cups. Okay, I'm using my favorite window cleaner. I use it for all purpose. It is the foaming spray cleaner from the Dollar Tree. I love that I'm in 2 times speed and I waddle twice as fast. That's the cutest thing ever. I'm sorry. I have to say it. So now we're going to clean this off. I know what you're thinking. It's brand new and it's just going to go under dish rack. But yeah, I'm cleaning it off. Besides coronavirus, it was dusty. It was especially dusty coming from the warehouse there in Amazon or whatever. So again, I'm just using my favorite all-purpose cleaner. It does have ammonia in it, so I don't know necessarily about disinfecting necessarily, but it definitely will get it clean. All right. And what I realized is my new dish rack is huge, and I love it. I washed pans after dinner tonight, and I was so happy. I have so much room. It's like there's no words. Now, this one does not have a cup holder, but neither did my last one. So that is not a necessity at my kitchen. But if you need the kind of cup holder, like where you can hang the cups on the edge, then you want to take that in consideration if you're interested in buying this. But I do not want that. I do not like that. We bump things and cups fall off. I mean, technically we have a dishwasher, so I really just use this for stuff that can only be hand washed, like my straws, and for my pots and pans after dinner. That's really the only time I ever use it. They put the world's tightest zip tie down on the bottom. I couldn't get the silverware rack out, and it was copper, so I didn't really want to pull on it for fear that, copper bends. But it was fine. I worked it out. I pulled it off. It was good. It just clips on the end, which I really like. And I'm really loving the fact that it's sideways. Is giving me less room behind it, but that's okay. But because I have a ton of room in front of it. One thing that we do have at our house that Mom really likes for when she does her baking is we have this little dishwasher basket. It's this little white dishwasher basket that holds little things. So little cake tips, or she likes to put her little cookie cutter pieces in there, or her rolling pin pieces. And I'm just going to stand it up behind the tablets. That's where I'm going to leave it now. And now to clean up the sink. You guys want to see me clean up the sink? All right, I'll clean up the sink. I actually am not cleaning up the sink. I'm trying to decide. I'm cleaning up these straws. And then I'm trying to think, like, I know this is going to sound dumb what I'm doing. But I'm practically using it. So I want to try to wash something and see how, if it's not too big, if it will if I won't bump it with my arm. I know that might sound silly, but that's really something that's important. Maybe just because I'm plus size. I don't know. So I just want to use it for practical reasons. And I will tell you, it's huge and it slides around. So what I ended up doing is I asked my partner in crime, or just my partner, we're going to put one of those drawer liners under it. I mean, it's technically not the non-skid pan, but it's those really cute drawer liners that I got from the Dollar Tree. They have really cute printed fruits and vegetables on them, which I really like, in black, white, and red. I was also thinking about putting like a drying rack under there too, because they also have a non-skid bottom. Is anybody else really particular about how they load their dishwasher? There's a little emoji of a girl raising her hand, or a guy raising his hand. If you are, please put that emoji in the comment section down below, because I don't want to be the only one. I'm always grateful when someone loads the dishwasher for me, but I will tell you, I often rearrange it, and not necessarily because they've done it right or wrong. It's just that I can manage to get more stuff in it. What we do is we call it playing Tetris. So I'll say, Jim will say, come on out, you want to come play Tetris and fit more stuff in the dishwasher. So there's a new great commercial that shows that if you have an energy saving dishwasher, that it actually might save you money or save water if you run it every day, whether it's full or not, which I think that just uses more dish tabs. That's the dish tab company advertising that. So this really did help a lot. It really made it 100% perfect. The only thing that made more room, Jimmy was commenting that he didn't think it had a ton of room. I have an over the sink rack, and currently the over the sink rack rests on the left side of the sink and on the right side of the counter on the other side of the sink. So I just did was I swapped it. It's now resting on the right side of the sink and the left side of the counter. And now that's absolutely 100% perfect. Take care. God bless. We'll see you next time. Bye.